Good morning, Facebook. I pray that this day finds you well, in peace and strength and motivation, pain free, sickness free, everything that is good. I'm doing this video because, God puts it in my spirit to make videos sometimes. But this morning, I'm going to encourage you to speak positive in your life and rebuke everything that is negative. Rebuke anything that anybody might be praying, hoping, wishing against you. I know a lot of people probably wonder, like, why she keep making videos about people praying against, her or other people. Because it happens. It happens more often than we think. It happens more often than we want it to happen. I get a lot of calls, or I even like run into random people and they'll be talking to me about things that their friends and family members did to them, and sometimes their own parents. So I encourage you, I actually beg you that as soon as you go to sleep, actually right before you go to sleep and right when you wake up, that you rebuke anything negative. Anything, anything, even if it's in yourself. Be honest with yourself and like, God, I rebuke this in me. I don't know if it's a generational curse. I don't know if it's just a bad habit that I picked up along the way, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Rebuke anything negative that you see around you. Understand? You don't have to rebuke the person that you see it in, but rebuke that spirit, rebuke that habit, rebuke that negative vibe about them. You know what I mean? Away from you. And, a lot of people, I tell a lot of people, I minister a lot about having the wrong people around you because, as the saying goes, show me who your friends are and I tell you who you are. And that's not always necessarily true, but the truth is we don't know the intent in people. People can tell us they love us with their mouth all day, but do they really love you? That's why bad time exposes what's really inside of people. That's why God will allow you to go through bad times, because it's easy for people to tell you they love you when you got everything going for yourself. What about when you don't? And, God was telling me this morning, like, I don't want you guys to be lukewarm for me. In other words, I don't want you to be half and half. Nobody's perfect, and it is hard to discipline yourself. But if God doesn't want you when you're lukewarm, what makes you think that he wants people around you that are lukewarm about you? Those aren't real friends. And we have to know how to keep people at the level that they are. You know what I mean? People like that, I call them associates. That's an associate of mine. That's a co-worker of mine. You know what I mean? And we have to be very careful with how we word things and what level we put people in our life. You know what I mean? If you all ain't really that cool, then we're cool. If that's your co-worker, that's your co-worker. Not that you cannot become close with a co-worker, because you can, but speak things as if they are. You know what I'm saying? Don't over play people in your life. All friends come in different levels. All friends are at different levels, whether they like it or not. Not all your friends are your real friends. You know what I mean? So keep people at the level that they're, and be honest. And be honest with yourself. Okay, this person, we're just cool because we're just cool. This is my coworker. This is my colleague. This is a childhood friend of mine. Because some people you know from when you was a child, but they're really not your close friend now. And I encourage people to only keep people around them that are really about them. Like, 100%, or at least you feel like 100% they got your back. Because when you keep people around you that aren't really about you, you leave yourself open for things to be said, to be done. Even if it's a family member, you're not close with every family member. Let's be real, unfortunately. Don't allow people that are lukewarm about you in your personal space, is what I'm saying. Understand? God is God, and God loves us, and God forgives us every single time he needs to. But he said that if you're lukewarm for me, I will spew you out of my mouth. Because what can I do with somebody that's lukewarm? One day you're hot for me, one day you're cold. What are you going to do? What can a friend do for you when one day they're cool with you, the next day they're like acting funny? You know what I'm saying? Know who your friends really are. Know people that are 100% for you. Even family members. Know who is really 100% for you, and keep those people in your personal space. That once they are, keep them outside of your circle. and deal with them accordingly. Don't give them personal spaces in your life. I'm telling you that right now. Because if they're lukewarm, 1 minute they're going to be cool with you, the next minute they're going to be cool with your enemy. 1 minute they're going to be talking to you about your enemy, the next day they're going to be talking about you to your enemy. Understand? So not only do not keep lukewarm people around you, but also rebuke everything as soon as you wake up. Rebuke anything before you go to sleep. Understand? Because the things that are happening right now, people think that, oh, these are just things that, no, this is spiritual. Everything is an entity. Everything is a spirit before it happens physically. So rebuke any entity, rebuke any spirits, rebuke any persons that's around you that probably might be praying, hoping, wishing against you. Because trust me when I tell you, a lot of people are doing this. The spirit of envy is serious on people right now. People will envy you over something simple as your sneakers. You can have the same sneakers, and because it looks cuter on you or your outfit matches the sneakers better, they will hate on you. Understand? Somebody will be speaking highly of you and they start to get irritated because